What's up, guys? How's it going? PJ here. This week's Raw was pretty decent, not my favorite Raw, and as you guys already know, they're trying to keep Lesnar out of the picture right now because he's only supposed to make certain number of appearances on Raw, or should I say WWE shows throughout the year. They're gonna try to keep him away and let Paul Heyman come out, cut some promos against or with Triple H till they have time, they can build up the feud for SummerSlam. So I don't know how that's going to work out. A lot of people have been saying Triple H versus Lesnar for SummerSlam. Could be possible. I can see that match happening. Well, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys next time. I'm just joking. We are just getting started. Now let's talk about Big Show. Because a lot of people have been talking about the fact that Big Show is going to turn heel. And let me explain that why exactly he's going to turn heel. As you guys can already tell, Over the Limit, we have a pay-per-view coming up, and they have a match set, John Laurinaitis versus John Cena. If you think about it for a second, they announced last night that nobody is going to interfere in this match, because if they do, they're going to get fired or terminated or something like that. And in this picture right now, we are looking at something, that's pretty obvious. Big Show is fired, so obviously he's not a person who works for the WWE or the wrestler who works for WWE at the moment. So, with that said, you can probably tell where I'm going with this. The time when Over the Limit pay-per-view start, and the match when it's taking place, Big Show is probably going to appear, and let's say, he's going to attack Cena and be a henchman of John Laurinaitis. Now, I talked about this a few weeks ago when I said, here's the storyline for the upcoming year, John Laurinaitis being that he's going to be the huge pain in the butt manager, just like Eric Bischoff. They're not going to surpass Eric Bischoff. That's not going to happen. But then again, they're going to try their best for John Laurinaitis to get that heat from the crowd. They're going to try their best to show that John Laurinaitis has a capability of a heel manager, of the main bad guy who runs the show. That's why they made him in charge of SmackDown and Raw. Eventually, it's going to end. I don't know what time is it going to end, because I am already looking at something on the internet. He's being promoted for Survivor Series or something, so I'm sure he's not going away at all. Especially not at Over the Limit, because as I already predicted, this is like a minor prediction. I mean, the obvious prediction, you can say that. Big Show is out of the picture right now. He's fired. He's not the wrestler under the contract, and they made the match, whoever is going to interfere, if any superstar interferes, he's fired. So, anything is possible. He could be reinstated once he's a henchman of John Laurinaitis, and I guess that's how it's going to be played out. Okay, now I don't even know if I want to talk about the last segment that took place on Raw with John Cena and John Laurinaitis. Man, that was so stupid. For a second I thought, having a match against Brock Lesnar, a brutal match like that, kind of, shook things up a little bit for John Cena, and I really thought, that WWE would stop doing all those corny acts. Oh, wait a second. May I have your attention, please? I have just received an email from the Raw Anonymous Is that the way how this? I don't even know. As I was saying, yeah, that was really, really stupid, man. John Cena was acting so corny. If he would stop acting like that, all the segments would be perfect for John Cena. Speaking of John Laurinaitis, did you guys see the smirk on Johnny's face? John Laurinaitis was acting like, he couldn't hold back his laughter. He was like looking sideways and just like smiling, because he couldn't stop laughing or smiling. He was turning away from the cameras. I don't understand, man. John Laurinaitis certainly needs to work on that too. He's supposed to get heat but people know he's smiling, especially on national TV. You can't cut promos like that, man. That was a failed promo right there. You can't do that. I didn't like that at all. Um, and then at the end, he kind of slapped him and walked away, and that was the end of the promo. So I don't have nothing else to say. What do you have to say? I mean, the promo was a fail. You don't smile. You're a heel general manager. You're not supposed to give a feedback by smiling. I mean, we're used to Cena smiling all the time, but that's his corny smile. But John Laurinaitis needs to control his little smirk before I fucking punch his face. Oh, I have to say this. Kudos to Big Show. I know we're not supposed to see a big guy like this, like crying or act serious like this, because this is like really, weird for us to watch, because Big Show is supposed to be a guy who's supposed to dominate in the ring, but not like get on his knees and like say sorry, sorry, sorry. He says sorry like so many times. But then again, he did such a good acting. I mean, for God's sake, we're talking about wrestling here, and I'm over here talking about Big Show, a guy 7-foot monster. We're talking about Big Show's getting on his knees, crying, and begging for his job. We're not supposed to see that. Why Big Show? But oh well. I am so hoping this is going to turn out good. But I have to say this. Kudos to Big Show for his brilliant acting. The acting was so amazing. Why didn't they? He should be in a big movie. Okay, I'm getting a phone call. Thank you for interruption. Michael Cole is calling me. Okay, I'm back. That was my landlord. He said, well, we got the AC fixed temporarily. For those who don't follow me on Twitter or YouTube, been watching my videos, I've been telling you guys how brutal it is to live here in my apartment, because every 2 weeks the AC stops working. The AC guy is like, I don't know what is he doing. Like, he checks the leaks, but apparently he said the leaks they've been fixed, but apparently it hasn't been fixed because it's doing it again. So I don't know what's going on, and I am like simply getting tired of it, because this is like the 5th or 6th time they showed up this year, 2012. And the thing is, summer hasn't even started yet, has it? Like, technically, I think this is still spring, but summer starts pretty soon, I think. Okay, I have to say this. Last night I watched a match. I don't know who Miz fought. Oh yeah, I think it was like a 6-man tag. I don't remember. Anyways, I feel bad for Miz. Oh my God. Before WrestleMania 27, he was a WWE champion, and I mean, still at WrestleMania 27 when he won. Around that time, I mean, he was like a superstar, and now we're looking at him. He's basically like a nobody. He's a mid card guy now, and they don't even let him do any mic promos anymore. Barely. I mean, I barely see any. I don't get to see no flipping microphone, a really like flipping microphone with the M on there. I don't get to see I don't get to hear no awesome. It's really weird, because I was so used to it for a while, for like I don't know, maybe almost 2 years or a year and a half or something, because they used to let him come out and like cut lots of mic promos. And I don't watch SmackDown personally, but can you guys answer me this? Does he cut mic promos on SmackDown? Is he on SmackDown? I don't even know. I read spoilers every once in a while, or if somebody tells me to watch SmackDown, I'll watch it. But then again, I don't watch a lot of SmackDown. SmackDown is really good for wrestling matches. My buddy, he told me that. He was like, you watch SmackDown because they have really great wrestling matches. Because from what I understand, Raw is like the promo cutter show, with all the soap opera and stuff. Every once in a while, they'll have like a really great, awesome pay-per-view style match, or even some of the tag matches. They're really great. But then again, Raw is just for like cutting the promos and stuff, and that's pretty much it. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for this week. I don't know where the whole Randy Orton Sheamus thing is leading to. As far as I know, I have not seen a lot out of CM Punk and Daniel Bryan this week. I believe they're just gonna have. I mean, people already know these two guys are amazing at wrestling matches. In my opinion, they're gonna have a okay, great, or good match, or good match, should I say. I believe this won't be the end of their like the series of matches. I think they're gonna have more matches, should I say. I said series of matches. I should have said just one match because they're gonna have series of matches. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I think this is not the one match thing deal they're gonna have. I think they're gonna build it up because that's why they took Jericho out of the picture. They had two matches, you know, CM Punk versus Jericho, and they were both, I think, they were both decent. So yeah, well, I guess that will do it for this week, and I'll see you guys next time. I have nothing else to talk about, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys understand my review